Hillsborough Television News Breaks, connecting you to county events.
Well, good morning, everyone. We certainly ordered up the right day to have this event, don't you think? Hopefully you found your way without too much confusion, and we're delighted that you're here, and we're here in a sense of celebration. As of today, we'll be moving forward with this bridge. It was just completed to open up 10 or 15 miles of passive recreation for hikers and for those who have an equine interest, horse riders, among our community. I would welcome you and welcome also this morning and invite up to the podium our Commissioner Ken Hagan to make a few comments as we begin our time together.
Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming out on this very special day as we celebrate this natural paradise. I'm absolutely delighted to be here, and like many of you, gave me an opportunity to strap on my boots here and walk around in this beautiful paradise. But I want to thank you for coming and welcome you. The land that we stand on today is rich in history. During the 1800s and the Second Seminole War, a stockade named Fort Sullivan was constructed along the area now known as Knight's Griffin Road. For decades, these many acres served as a cattle ranch for more than 50 years. It's just another reminder of the county's agricultural tradition. Just 25 short years ago, the Environmental Lands Acquisition and Protection Program was established for the purpose of preserving, acquiring, and protecting endangered and environmentally sensitive lands, like the Lower Green Swamp Preserve, formerly known as Cone Ranch. The Lower Green Swamp is considered to be a critical wildlife corridor, and the preserve is so named for the many tributaries connecting to Central Florida's famous Green Swamp. As the old-timer on our county commission, I have always been extremely proud of the ELAP program and the county's commitment toward preserving over 60,000 acres of environmental lands. During my 11 years on the board, I've been involved in a number of issues. However, I must say that I think I'm most proud of championing the study of Cone Ranch and then to have led the initiative to permanently preserve this property. As I'm sure you all recall, years ago, the county considered an athletic facility here. There was also talk at one point of an affordable housing complex, of a theme park similar to Universal or MGM Studios. And that's why back in 2009, I called Scott Emery and asked for the opportunity to come out and tour Cone Ranch for myself. Came out and toured it on 2 occasions with Scott, and he educated me about the property. And I fondly remember how beautiful and pristine the land is, but at the same time, some of it was damaged and needed repair. I left that day telling myself that not only must we preserve this land forever, but we must come up with a plan to repair the damaged land and to also give the public the opportunity to enjoy this beautiful property. Soon after that day, I called for the study of the creation of the Cone Ranch Advisory Panel. The Cone Ranch Environmental Advisory Panel recommended the Board of County Commissioners use all available mechanisms to protect this land from development and to preserve and protect this land in perpetuity. They also asked for ELAP to create a mechanism to allow public access to a portion of the land for passive recreation consistent with protection of the land. Today we gather to celebrate this vision come true for preservation and restoration of the former Cone Ranch, which is the largest environmental land acquisition in the history of the J&K Platt ELAP program. We are proud to demonstrate how successfully the expert management plan for this property is being implemented. The three key objectives are to restore, enhance, and protect the significant terrestrial and aquatic values on a sustainable basis, to generate revenues that are compatible with the management activities, and to provide opportunities for low-intensity passive recreation which are compatible with restoration and the surrounding community. I encourage you to take a guided tour today and witness natural beauty. Our equine ambassador, Little John, from the Hillsborough County's Bacchus Therapy Program, and several others are here to help you. You'll notice the active cattle ranch here at Lower Green Swamp Preserve, animals that actually aid in management of the property, while cattle lease revenues directly benefit restoration. Several hundred acres are currently open. As Jack indicated, we had a soft opening already for hiking and horse riding. Activities defined as passive and non-threatening to the beautiful corridor. Today we'll officially cut the ribbon here at the South Bridge to allow access to an additional 1,000 acres. Preservation is about the future. It's for our kids. In restoring Lower Green Swamp Preserve, we restore ourselves. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "In the woods too, a man cast off his years, as the snake his slough, and at what period soever of life is always a child. In the woods is perpetual youth." I want to personally thank the advisory board, ELAP committee, and all the dedicated professionals and passionate citizens who spoke out to support this preservation. And to the staff of the Parks, Recreation, and Conservation Department, I want to give a very, very my highest remarks and say great job. We really, really appreciate it, speaking on behalf of the entire board. And again, thanks to each and every one of you for everything you've done to make today a reality and for coming out and to celebrate this very special day. Thank you.
Getting the trees planted wasn't a big deal at all. I'd been in the timber business a long time and knew a lot of people in the industry. And we got all the trees donated, and it cost us $30 an acre to get them planted. And we planted, the word has been 1 million trees, but we actually planted 1,200,000. And of those trees, there's been somewhere around $250,000 been harvested in this first cutting. And there's about another $250,000 to be cut to go to the ELAP and Hillsborough County's programs. So my Rotary Club and I are very pleased at the way it's gone. So thanks for being here. I'm glad to see all of you. And if you want to cross the creek, you can wade it right there.
One of the aspects that we put in the management plan for the future, may not happen, is carbon banking. If carbon banking becomes something that will benefit the county, then the fact that most of these wetlands are in the process of being restored and the methodologies that we've developed here to quantify that restoration can be turned into carbon credits that will benefit the county in the long term, in the future. And if that happens, then you are well placed to really benefit from that operation.
We're so grateful to all of the citizens involved in planning this, how to develop this land for these beautiful purposes, and to the County Commission for providing the funds to do this.
This is a great facility for people that haven't come out to see what we've done out here. There's about 12 miles of equestrian trails and 3 miles of hiking-only trails, and it's a great way to get off the beaten path, and it's a beautiful preserve. We're very proud that we're able to tie this up for Hillsborough County and for the people that are able to use it.
For more news and information, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or watch us on YouTube. This program was brought to you by Hillsborough Television. Visit our website at htvonline.org.